All right, overseas now to the war in the Middle East. A senior U.S. administration official just telling the Associated Press and the Washington Post Iran is preparing an imminent missile attack on Israel. That just coming in this morning. And this would be in response to Israel launching its ground operation into Lebanon to take out Hezbollah terrorist outposts near the border. And Israel also killing the leader of Hezbollah last week, among many other top officials.
Yeah, this is, we look at a live shot of Beirut, Lebanon, right there on your screen. You can see that smoke in the background. Hezbollah, though, firing rockets at central Israel. Emergency officials saying 2 people have been injured from shrapnel so far. The IDF saying they've been preparing for months for this limited operation. It's still unclear exactly how many troops are entering as we speak. Foreign correspondent Zach Anders live in northern Israel with the very latest. Zach?
Good morning, guys. It was a sleepless night last night as we watched all of this activity here around the border with Lebanon. What we're seeing right now, some of those images that we brought to you yesterday afternoon showing an armored tank division that was staging about 4 miles to my south away from this border. Well, as you drive past that staging ground, half of those tanks are gone. As I'm speaking with some of the soldiers here inside the evacuated zone in northern Israel, they are telling me that this is a full-scale deployment. All of this talk about this being a limited operation, I'm hearing that the war aims here are much broader than is being communicated publicly, that Israel is going to attempt to push Hezbollah back forcefully away from this border, and that they're expecting this could last weeks, potentially even months. And this is what the soldiers are being told as we get thunderous booms coming down this valley from the continued artillery strikes that are hitting on the opposite side of this border. Now, there's more evidence that Israel is planning for a much broader offensive here. Within the last hour, we have an update from the IDF, an announcement that they are calling in 4 additional reservist brigades into active duty. That is thousands of additional soldiers that will be staged here in the north. It's not clear what the timeline is, but those notices were handed down. They actually get text messages, these reservist soldiers, and are told to report to their stations, and they are doing so as we speak. So we know that this amount of ground forces is continually building here, as the IDF within the last few hours holding a press conference saying they've been in Lebanon all along. They say they've been in Lebanese territory for months, that some 200 consecutive days over the last year, Israeli special forces have been operating inside Lebanese territory to eliminate Hezbollah positions, take sensitive data, information, and return back to Israel. Some of the salient points of that press conference sharing that at some points over the last 200 days, Israeli special forces actually spent more than 2-3 nights inside Lebanese territory for some of these operations. So what we're seeing take shape now, of course, is much broader in scale, a much more forceful offensive operation here as we continue to see a ground presence grow and Israeli artillery and attack helicopters attacking these positions just over my shoulder across the ridgeline into Lebanese territory. Guys.
All right, Zach Anders live in northern Israel for us. We'll continue that coverage